Are you constantly trying to resolve conflicts and bring about peace among your children? Let's face it, there will always be conflicts and differences of opinion among your children. But what can you do to empower your children to resolve conflicts on their own and build positive connections with each other? Namaskar, parents. I'm Dr. Meghna, the therapist mommy. I'm a clinical psychologist and parenting coach. And today, I'll be discussing 4 ways or 4 Bs through which you can deal with conflicts between your young children. 7-year-old Misha is busy playing with her stuffed toys. She has just built a little house for her toys with blocks. Her 5-year-old brother Mohil walks in, picks up one of her teddy bears, tries to run away with it. Misha runs behind him and grabs back the teddy.
What are you doing, guys? Why are you hitting your little brother? He's just a small boy. Please don't do this. No, it's not good to fight like this.
When you see your children fight, what should you do? Should you interfere? Should you punish the aggressor? The children need your guidance and your support to learn how to handle situations and resolve fights amicably. They do not need your anger, they do not need your punishments. You need to empower each child to stand up for themselves, even as they show empathy towards their siblings. This way, your children will learn to understand, respect, and care for each other. Here's a step-by-step guide to help your children to resolve conflicts and become friends. Try one step at a time and practice it till you are comfortable. Then move on to the next step. Let's look at these 4 steps or 4 Bs. Step 1, breathe. This step is all about calming yourself down and not rushing in to punish the kids and not rushing in to solve the problem. Stay calm. The first thing to do when you see your children fight is to pause. Count to 5, take a deep breath and stay calm. Don't react, don't take sides. When your 2 children are fighting over a teddy, it is only natural for you to tell your older child that she should always share with the younger one and not hit him. But don't react. Refrain from taking sides or passing judgment on who is right. Don't rush to give a solution or punish the children. Describe what you see. When you walk into a fight, simply state what you observe.
Nisha, Mohil, I see that both of you want to play with the same teddy. Nisha, I saw you hit your brother because he took your teddy. Mohil is crying because he's in pain. Mohil, you knocked down Nisha's toy house and that's why she seems to be upset about it.
Step 2, bucket. This step is all about filling your child's bucket of emotional needs, which helps them feel safe and calm down. Empathize with the children. Let your children know that you understand how they feel. This alone will help them calm down a bit.
Nisha, you must be upset that Mohil took away the teddy you're playing with. Mohil, you want to play with the teddy, but Nisha doesn't want to share it with you. Must be very frustrating.
Wait for the children to stop fighting and calm down. Separate them if they're hitting each other. If they're yelling and screaming at the top of their voices, say in a calm yet firm voice.
Guys, calm down. I cannot hear either of you. We need to be quiet. Now let's take a deep breath. Let's count to 5.
In this case, Mohil is crying, so you can hold him and soothe him till he settles down a bit. You can say,
Let's wait till you feel better. Yeah? Then we can talk.
when the children are in an emotional state, their thinking brains shut down and they're not receptive to any conversations or suggestions. Wait till they have calmed down before you start the conversations. Coach them to communicate their needs and feelings. Children often do not know how to express their needs and feelings. You can help them get started by giving hints.
Nisha, can you tell Mohil how you're feeling?
I'm not done playing with my teddy. Mohil makes me so angry that I just can't grab it.
Mohil, is there anything you want to tell your sister?
I want to play with her, but she's not letting me play with her, so she's so mean.
Coach your children to listen to each other. If Mohil is talking and Misha is interrupting, you can say,
Nisha, we first need to hear what Mohil has to say. Then you will have a chance as to what you want to say.
help the children understand each other's feelings. Ask each child what they think the other one is feeling. Ask Misha
Nisha, how do you think Mohil is feeling right now?
and ask Mohil.
Mohil, why do you think Nisha didn't give you the teddy?
You will be surprised. They will tell you exactly what the other child is feeling. Step 3, boundaries. This step is about setting limits and boundaries and also helping your kids to set boundaries with each other. This step flows naturally from step 2. The message this step of boundaries gives the children is all feelings are okay, all behavior is not okay.
Nisha, I understand how angry you're feeling. Sometimes even I feel like that. But hitting is not okay. I can't let you hit anyone.
So you're empathizing with the feelings and drawing a boundary around the behavior. Then you help the kids draw boundaries with each other. This helps them stand up for their needs. This helps them express how they feel and in the future helps ward off peer pressure and bullying.
Nisha, can you ask Mohil nicely that not to run away with my toys? And if you want to, he can ask for your toys. Mohil, can you tell Nisha that hitting you and grabbing things from you is not good and that you feel hurt?
Then, at a later time, in collaboration with your children, create and post clear family rules to help minimize conflict. Rules related to sibling conflict may include no hitting, using words to solve the problem, asking before using something that belongs to someone else, and no calling each other by their names, like no mean words. Step 4, behavior. This step is about coaching the right behavior by helping your children learn problem solving, by helping them learn conflict resolution and negotiation. Don't just give the solution. Take suggestions from your kids. How do we resolve this problem? If they struggle, offer a few ideas. When the children are both fighting for the teddy, the conversation can go something like this.
There is just one teddy and both of you want it. What should you do?
It's mine. I still want to play with it.
Mohit, it seems like Misha is not done playing with the teddy. Could you please wait for her to get done with it?
But I want it now, Papa.
Remember, in our house, we always wait for our turn. Misha, when do you think you'll be able to give it to Mohil?
I will play with the teddy bear until it's bedtime.
Then remember, your turn ends at midnight tonight. Tomorrow, if Mohil wants, he may keep it all day. Okay?
But I want the teddy right now. Maybe I can bring my car so that the teddy can ride on it. Okay, you can be the driver for Teddy, Mohel.
The conversation may not always end so well. Mohil could still be upset and throw a tantrum. In that case, you will have to soothe Mohil again. Watch my tantrums video to see how you can help your child regulate their big feelings. The most important and often overlooked part of teaching our children to be friends and to get along is to look within. Do I model healthy behaviors in front of my children? What do I do when I have a disagreement with my partner or someone in my family? Children learn social skills from observing the adults in their lives. Model the use of I statements rather than blaming. Model the use of active listening rather than ignoring, rather than minimizing the feelings of others. You can also model cooling down when you're upset. You can model navigating healthy compromise and treating others with respect. If you struggle with managing emotions or conflicts, now is a great time to start practicing. After all, it will be difficult to teach your model skills that you haven't learned yet. These were the 4 steps or 4 B's of resolving sibling conflicts while inculcating skills in your kids to get along. Write to me and tell me how you implement the 4 B's. This is the Therapist Mommy signing off.